My name's Arthur, and I invite you to join me as we continue sharing together from the book of Joshua, reading chapter 19, as Joshua allocates the land of the Canaanites to the various tribes of Israel. This is their inheritance before the Lord. The Lord has given them this land, and as long as the Israelites persist as a people, they have the right to this land. Joshua chapter 19. The second lot came out for Simeon, for the tribe of the children of Simeon according to their families, and their inheritance was within the inheritance of the children of Judah. They had in their inheritance Beersheba, Moladah, Hazashul, Bala, Ezem, El-Tolad, Bethel, Hormah, Ziklag, Beth-Markoboth, Hazor-Susah, Beth-Labaoth, and Sharihen, 13 cities and their villages, Ain, Rimmon, Ether, and Ashan, 4 cities and their villages, and all the villages that were all around these cities, as far as Baalath-beer, Ramah of the south. This was the inheritance of the tribes of the children of Simeon, according to their families. The inheritance of the children of Simeon was included in the share of the children of Judah, for the share of the children of Judah was too much for them. Therefore the children of Simeon had their inheritance within the inheritance of that people. The third lot came out for the children of Zebulun, according to their families, and the border of their inheritance was as far as Sarid. Their border went toward the west and to Maralah, went to Dabasheth, and extended along the brook, which is east of Jokneam. Then from Zared it went eastward toward the sunrise along the border of Kisloth-Tabor, and went out toward Debireth, bypassing Japhia. And from there it passed along on the east of Gath-Hepher towards Eth-Kazim, and extended to Rimmon, which borders on Neah. Then the border went around it on the north side to Hanathon, and it ended in the valley of Jiphothel. Included were Qatar, Nahalal, Shimron, Idalah, and Bethlehem, 12 cities with their villages. This was the inheritance of the children of Zebulun, according to their families, these cities and their villages. The fourth lot came out to Issachar, for the children of Issachar according to their families, and their territory went to Jezreel and included Chesulloth, Shunem, Haphraim, Shion, Anaharath, Rabbith, Kishion, Abez, Remeth, En-Ganim, En-Hadar, and Beth-Pazez, and the border reached to Tabor, Shah-Hazeban, and Beth-Shemesh. Their border ended at the Jordan, 16 cities with their villages. This was the inheritance of the tribe of the children of Issachar, according to their families, the cities and their villages. The fifth lot came out for the tribe of the children of Asher, according to their families, and their territory included Helkath, Hali, Betan, Aksaph, Alam-melech, Amad, and Mishal. It came to Mount Carmel westward, along the brook Shihor-Libnath. It turned toward the sunrise to Beth-Dagon, and it reached to Zebulun and to the valley of Jiphath-El, then northward beyond Beth-Emek and Neiel, bypassing Kabul, which was on the left, including Ebron, Rehob, Haman, and Cana, as far as Greater Sidon, and their territory turned to Ramah and to the fortified city of Tyre. Then the border went to Hosah and ended at the sea by the region of Aksib. Also Amar, Aphek, and Rehob were included, 22 cities with their villages. This was the inheritance of the tribe of the children of Asher, according to their families, their cities, and their villages. The sixth lot came out to the children of Naphtali, for the children of Naphtali according to their families, And their border began at Heleph, enclosing the territory from the terebinth tree of Za'ar-Namin, Adamai, Nekeb, and Jabneel, as far as Lakom. It ended at the Jordan. From Heleph, the border extended westward to Hasnoth Tabor, and went out from there toward Hakok. It adjoined Zebulun on the south side, and Asher on the west side, and ended at Judah by the Jordan toward the sunrise. And the fortified cities are Ziddim, Zah, Hamath, Rakab, Chinroth, Adamah, Ramah, Hazor, Kedesh, Edriel, En-Hazor, Iron, Migdal-El, Horem, Beth-Aneth, and Beth-Shemesh, 19 cities with their villages. This was the inheritance of the tribe of the children of Naphtali, according to their families, the cities and their villages. The seventh lot came out for the tribe of the children of Dan, according to their families. And the territory of their inheritance was Zorah, Eshtaol, Shemesh, Shaalbim, Ajalon, Jethloth, Elon, Timnah, Ekron, El-Tikah, Gibbethon, Baalath, Jihad, Beni-Berek, Gath-Rimmon, Mejakon, and Rakon, with the region near Joppa. And the border of the children of Dan went beyond these, because the children of Dan went up to fight against Leshem and took it, and they struck it with the edge of the sword, took possession of it, and dwelt in it. They called Leshem Dan, after the name of Dan, their father. This is the inheritance of the tribe of the children of Dan, according to their families, these cities with their villages. When they had made an end of dividing the land as an inheritance according to their borders, the children of Israel gave an inheritance among them to Joshua the son of Nun. According to the word of the Lord, they gave him the city which he asked for, Timnath-Serah, in the mountains of Ephraim, and he built the city and dwelt in it. These were the inheritances which Eleazar the priest, Joshua the son of Nun, and the heads of the fathers of the tribes of the children of Israel divided as an inheritance by lot in Shiloh before the Lord at the door of the tabernacle of meeting. So they made an end of dividing the country. May the Lord again bless his word to us. So we have the remaining 7 tribes given territory, going from Joppa, which is near modern-day Tel Aviv, right up north to Tyre, which is in modern Lebanon. The allocation of the tribal territory is given basically from north to south, and it helps to use a map to actually see the territory. In the very north we have Asher on the west and Naphtali on the east. Basically their territory is north of the Sea of Galilee, going up towards Lebanon. Below them we have Zebulun, which is west of the Sea of Galilee. And then we come to the tribe of Issachar, which occupies the valley of Jezreel, north of Megiddo. These are the northern tribes. Finally, we have Dan, allocated territory west of Benjamin, around Joppa, between Ephraim and Judah. But Dan was not satisfied with that territory, and they took over a valley way up north of Asher and Naphtali, so that their territory became split. Simeon was given cities within the territory of Judah, because the territory of Judah was too large for the children of Judah at this time. They couldn't fully occupy all the places, and so some of these cities that they didn't occupy, Ziklag, for example, was nominated as belonging to Simeon, although it had previously been allocated to Judah. Joshua himself was given his own specific territory, where he was able to build a city within the territory of Ephraim. The really productive part of the land was the Jezreel Valley, coming in from Carmel, around Mount Tabor, across to the Jordan, and this was shared between several tribes. The point of the allocation is that each person has their own territory to be responsible for and to care for, and a place to live. The Lord has a place for each one of us. He has a purpose for each one of us. and our responsibility is to take up our inheritance before the Lord.